Do it.
Dude, we are back. You all right, dude?
It's happening. It's happening.
What?
They're coming for me, dude.
Who's coming for you?
The Orange Man.
Dude,
They're coming for me.
it's just 4 years. Don't worry about it, all right?
4 years.
We're going to be okay.
I could die tomorrow, dude.
Oh, my God. Anyways, guys.
That black helicopter's been following me all
We're
fucking
in
day.
the freaking studio.
That black helicopter's been following me all fucking day.
Where is
Raining at my head.
Oh,
Damn right.
Raining at my Cacahuate.
with the
Fucking Death Star looking motherfucker.
let's just start the show because it's getting way out of hand, guys. Let's go. Let's go.
Just that sound. We got the groove that's going around in our town where talent shines. Chewing through is on the line. Mic check 1 2 1 2. We're diving deep with the local crew. Stories untold. Now take the stage. Turn the vibe up. Let's engage. From the beats to the streets, they're speaking now. Light up the heart, showing why and how. Feels like the spotlight in the night sky. Local stars are rising, oh me, oh my. Yeah, we chew the scene, discussing all, no in between. Ill to cool, we flip the script with every tale from every lip. So if you're near, come lend an ear. We're spinning tales for those to hear. Chew and ill, we're magic.
Why are you wearing sunglasses?
Oh, my
when it's
God,
dark in
guys.
here?
This is going to be a great episode. First of all, thank you so much for coming
Do you
back.
believe this shit?
Ladies and gentlemen, first I want to start off saying thank you for tuning in for us once again, another episode of the Chew and New podcast. First, I want to say thank you to everybody wishing me a happy birthday 2 weeks ago, man. I appreciate you guys. It was a great
That was 2
special
weeks
day.
ago, Mark.
2 weeks ago, but still, we didn't do a podcast last week, and the reason why the podcast was canceled last week, we had a little bit of technical difficulties. Needed to reset on a lot of stuff.
Pay the bill.
Yeah, it was pay the bill.
Pay the
pretty much.
bill.
Pay the bill.
That's what you have to do, dude. Quit making excuses. Oh, we did that.
Shut the fuck up!
God damn it, you
And you
guys.
can hear the little squeaky voice in the background, so we can start the podcast today.
Golly,
We
man.
got El Cacahuate back in the house.
No, actually, it wasn't too long this time. I think the last time we were here was this year, right? At the beginning of this year.
That's what
yeah.
it was. Yeah.
It didn't take you over a year and a half to get me back.
It's all good, man, but you're back though. That's the cool thing
And
about it.
I really want to thank you guys. It's an honor for you guys to have me here.
Oh, it's an honor for us. It's an honor for us to have him back. Okay.
Doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't really feel like it, but anyway, it is what it is. Guys,
Feels like a threat.
if you
Hey,
want,
let me tell you one thing, guys. They do have cacahuates.
guys, if you want,
Show him his logo.
if you guys
Dude,
want to
come on,
follow,
no.
if you want to follow Mandito here and all the
Yes.
great stuff and all the great stuff he does in wrestling, we got a beautiful little QR code that you'll pop on the screen right now.
No. Come on, guys.
Right there, you'll see right now.
Come
Government.
on.
You see it?
No, that's awesome, Vato.
We also printed up 10,000 business cards with this logo
Yes!
for him.
Yes!
Free
We're
for
going
him.
big.
Oh, no.
You're going.
No.
You're going.
Let me tell you one thing, man. That shirt actually, Danny Chance from Newbury Wrestling and actually Ray Knight designed that.
Oh, really?
That, and all that cacahuate, you can see his mean, he's Armando Rivera. And then on the bottom, if you can read it, man, it's actually saying those are cacahuate. Golly, man. But they are on sale at our New Breed, SOW.com
There
from
you
New
go.
Breed Wrestling. They are not only my shirt is there, but there's also other people there.
And we
Nice.
got the first comment right here with the flaming hot saying, Cacahuate, buying his shirts from Danny Chance. Already chiming in, man. Danny Chance.
Daddy.
Oh, I see. Cacahuate shows up, and all of a sudden, Danny's in the.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Danny's
Danny's
talking
Whoa,
now.
Danny.
Now Danny's watching. Man.
Oh,
I
my
see.
God.
I
So
see
how
how
you
it is.
been, brother, man? Well, I know it's been a couple of months since the last time we had you here,
I'm
man.
mistaken, I think it was back in February, March, somewhere
Around
there. I think it
February,
was a little
March.
bit before we actually had the Lucha Libre with 3 Bad Productions over there in Bronzeville. I think it was about that
Yeah.
time that,
That's
that the other referee came with the Ivan. El
Right.
Terrible.
Yeah. That guy that you supposedly do not like.
Well, I mean, there's another word for it, but I don't want to use it. Are we PG-13 or are we able to say
Let's
SEC?
keep this PG-13 there, Manito.
PG-13?
It's not,
No,
let's
fuck that.
not,
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
No, go ahead, Rip.
No,
But no, we are PG-13, right?
Rip.
No,
Just
come on.
rip.
Just go, dude. Just
Well,
go.
I mean, come on, dude. I mean, I don't like to.
Nothing
you know,
racist, dude.
I
I don't
Just
fucking
go.
like to cuss, okay?
Okay.
All
Right.
right, so don't.
Right.
So I'm not gonna fucking cuss, all right?
Oh, okay, don't fucking cuss it.
All right. No. Un saludo para todos. Un
That's
saludo
cool, man.
for
That's awesome,
everybody.
man.
Everybody.
So,
know that.
I know the last couple of times we had you on, I mean, it was basically the wrestling thing. We've been talking about being referee and all that
Yes.
good stuff and the gimmicks and all that. But we want to get to know who Armando Reyes is, man.
Yeah,
We
I
wanna
know you mentioned that you actually
know-
wanted to do a little bit of this podcast, a little bit of, I guess I can call it more of an interview.
Yeah, like
You
a
don't know
really,
that, but you
get-
wanted to know the Armando Reyes.
yeah,
you
really
know,
get to know you, man. I mean,
Yeah,
where you
the,
grew up,
the
where you're
last
from.
time the last time you were here, you were more about the
Yeah,
wrestling.
I mean, the time that we've been here and all that, it's been more about the lucha libre wrestling
Right,
and all
right,
that. I know
right.
that this time you actually asked me, hey, I want to do the Mando Reyes.
Yeah,
and I'm
man,
like, I think the Mando Reyes is more boring than the Mando Rivera.
Well, that's what we're gonna let the
But then
fans-
again,
that's what
let's
we've
go ahead
heard,
and start.
but, I mean-
Let's go ahead and start,
Yeah,
with
man.
him, and then if there is time, then we'll throw in the El Cacahuate guy in there.
Oh, that's already in there. No,
Mira,
it's not shining because they got the lights low.
Hey, Mark, if you actually want to know the Armando Reyes,
Yes, man.
basically this show's going to be done in about 2 minutes. That's it. Just like sexy, 2 minutes.
Don't come with shortcomings here, buddy.
I'm good with that.
Armando Reyes, born in Harlingen, raised in Dara. Ding, ding, ding. Bye-bye. All that, so.
No, man, but take us from beginning, bro. I mean, growing up in Donna, you born in
I was born in Harlingen, Texas. Yes,
All right.
I was actually born in Harlingen, Texas back in 1972. So if y'all do the math, y'all can know what my age is.
Right.
But yeah, I was born in Harlingen, Texas. We actually lived in Rio Bravo. In Rio Bravo, just for
okay.
quite some time. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I remember that at the age of when I was like 4 years old, that's when we decided to come back over here to the United States.
There you go.
Our first city that we lived in was in Elsa. We lived in Elsa. And then we lived there for about a good 1 school year. And then after that, we moved to Donna back in 1970. I think it was late 76 or early 77 that we moved back.
Oh, okay.
There we lived right there on Casa de Street, right where Guzman Elementary. I don't know if you
sure.
remember
Yeah.
Guzman Elementary in that area.
Yeah.
Ahí nos movimos and all that. And,
Ooh, you were fancy.
oh, dude, hey, yo era puro
Yeah.
east side primero, vato.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we moved to the southwest. So,
yeah.
so we went from east side to airlines to the southwest and all that.
Sí.
Ya me estás moviendo el manager.
I'm just moving this up there so I can see.
Oh, so you can see me. Dude, I don't want to see you,
I'm
man.
you, buddy. I want to see what my targets
Jeez,
are.
I don't want to see you, man.
Go for it, bro. Keep going.
Yeah, but during that time when I was young, pues, vivíamos en Rio Bravo. I loved it. I loved it over there. It was fun. My dad, which you, Mark, you actually managed to you knew him.
Yeah.
You knew who my dad was. You knew my mom también. Of course, my brother, my sister. You got to meet all my family.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say how.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I introduced you to my dad.
Yeah.
And
We'll
all
leave it at that.
But yeah, you knew my dad. My dad was a migrant worker
Yeah.
en ese tiempo, and I remember he migrated, to some of the states. Él y mi tío Ramon, which was one of his brothers, they were known as los lechugueros. Le decían porque le gustaba venir a la lechuga.
Okay.
But yeah, he was a migrant worker, and I remember one time, dude, we went to Colorado. I mean, a lot of people always ask me this question: how in the world do you remember a lot of things if you were small?
Right.
You gotta admit it. You're gonna know and you're gonna remember because of everything that you did with your parents.
Yeah.
If there were adventures, you're gonna remember, regardless of how small you were or you are.
Right.
If there's adventures, you're gonna remember them.
It's that pivotal moment in your life.
Yeah, and
exactly.
it was I think it was I was like 3.5 years old, dude. The last migratory move that my dad did was to Alamosa, Colorado. I'll never forget that. And we were in a small little trailer, and I loved that town. It was beautiful. Y mucha gente me dice, pero ¿cómo te acuerdas?
Yeah.
Because my
It was
parents did that for us.
Right.
You know, when I say us, it's me and my brothers and my sisters.
Right.
You know, so they did for us. You know, we traveled a lot. Y luego nos venimos para atrás. And that's when we moved to El Cauchosa.
Right.
You know, I didn't go to school because I was 4 years old. I didn't want to go to pre-K. Hell no, man. I didn't want to go to pre-K, bro. Hell no, man. You know, I waited till kids started kids.
How old is it? 4. He can't be 4.
He can't be 4. I was 30.
That's got to be 2.
Mira el bigote, mira
You know, but that time I did have hair.
Mentiroso.
Little wavy hair and all that. But yeah, but when we lived in Rio Bravo, it was fun, dude. You know, all that. My granddad had a tortilleria there in Rio Bravo.
No,
nice.
You know, and all that. And he had a bodega where he had the maíz. I'll never forget that. I used to use it as a slide. A slide. Yeah, me subí hasta arriba, vámonos.
The things we do when we're kids, man. I mean, literally, bro, it's some messed up stuff.
Oh,
but yeah.
But back then, we used to have what you call, you know, teníamos esa niñez.
Yeah.
You know, teníamos esa niñez. That's what we enjoyed.
Yeah.
You know, and of course, you know, yo era el más travieso. Yo era de todos los nietos, yo era el más. I was the favorite one from my grandpa as far as I remember. Mm-hmm. Pero era el más travieso. Yo me acuerdo que nos daban con la mendiga lila de esas, de las de esas and all that. But then again, you know, I grew up in Donna. You know, Donna was my hometown. You know, I grew up as a Redskin because we didn't have Donna North back then.
Right.
But I graduated from there from class of 1990. Yeah, put a Redskin, put a maroon and go. And as a matter of fact, tomorrow we're celebrating our 35th reunion.
Oh my gosh,
35 years, ya
ya
estamos viejos.
Holy shit!
I can't even count that high one.
Is there a number that high? Is there a number
that's
that
literally
high?
a lifetime for some people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
35 years.
Pero 35 years, man. You know, so time plus 18.
I mean, how many times were I left behind?
Plus 18 left 53.
Numbers son menos, güey.
Son menos. Fuck math, bro. Yo tenía FOM. Yo era puro FOM in school.
Puro valedictorian.
Puro flunkies of math.
I would do, you know, in talking about that in school, bro, I knew a lot of people, bro, back in the day that were like ranked so high in graduating above what I was, the percentage I was, bro.
And I know where you're going.
I'm like, bro, this guy, este vato I know down the street, he's always cagalero and everything. Well, how the hell did you get? I'm like, bro, I know my stuff. And I look at that. What was your math? FOM math, FOM read. I go, are you kidding me, bro? I go, God dang it, dude. All right, it is what it is. You know, all power to you. You got through school, you graduated, you're doing your thing. God bless you for that.
Yeah,
but it freaked me out, you know, so those programs, you know, and they leveled for that high. And, you know, it's understandable. It's cool. It's cool. It's just, you know, you're like, damn it, I'm over here struggling algebra 2 over here, and you're taking FOM.
No, I was actually an algebra guy and all that.
Yeah.
But the reason that I actually decided to take algebra and all that when I was in school, I had a very good teacher was my uncle, you know.
Okay.
He passed away, mi tío Domingo, you know, Rodriguez. You know, aunque era tío político, he was always my uncle. He was the one that actually taught me a lot of math. If it wasn't for him, I would have not known math. Every time that I needed help, he was there for me and all that because he was an algebra and a geometry teacher.
Oh,
you know,
okay,
that's the only reason why he was actually that teacher.
Oh,
and
free
all
tutor.
that.
Free tutor en la casa.
Oh, yeah, free tutor de volada. You know, back then you had to use that road, the
rotary phone.
The rotary phone. Ya no es como ahorita que tenemos phones, ahorita que de volada, you know.
Wrong number. Oh my God.
You remember those, right?
Yes.
Well, you should, Mark, because you're all my age.
Shut it, dude. All right?
You're so old, Mark.
You only got one eye. You should actually know more than us. He's way older than us.
Actually, he's younger than us, dude. No.
¿En serio?
I'm serious.
I've lived an interesting life.
A very interesting life. Which will be in our next show. No, but yeah, dude.
I only have one leg, you asshole.
Yeah.
Lucky for us.
Everybody has one asshole.
Fortunately, I'm sitting next to it. Get the fuck out. So, going through the years, your uncle was actually helping you out as far as math. I mean, and what, at a young age, there had to be something that kind of inspired you to, I mean, because you've done quite a bit of stuff, man. Your resume goes from top to bottom with nothing but nonstop entertainment.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever met him in person, really met him in person, he's one of the most humblest guys you can meet. Real down to earth, but man, when he starts rolling, man, you better have a diaper on, because he's gonna make you piss while you're drinking a beer with him or in the public. He won't stop. He won't stop, man. And that's what's so lucky for me to have met you. To be a friend, because there was times when I was down and out in high school. I would talk to you. You would help me out.
Oh, yeah.
You would talk to me and stuff like that. Through a lot of things that were going on in school itself. But through the years, growing up yourself, what inspired you to go towards the entertainment business? As far as like you've been the Viper. You've been
the Killer Bee,
Sir Sting-a-Lot,
the Killer Bee.
You've done
the Dirk the Dorado.
Yes,
you've
done
Cody the Coyote.
Yes.
Rowdy the Roadrunner. And all those.
Basically, if you guys ever go to this game, this guy was the inside constitute the whole outfit.
It's. I can't really answer that question more because I don't know what inspired me. I guess it was just something that popped up all of a sudden, just magically popped up.
Okay.
Out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I never imagined myself doing stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody always told me that was you in school. And I'm like, I don't know where they can come up with, porque yo era más el hocicón de la escuela. The thing is que when I say hocicón, it wasn't so much of a wannabe badass, chingón, and all that. No.
Right.
It was more like a no me dejaba kind of type, even with the teacher. But cuando no me dejaba de las teachers, I never disrespected them with bad words. It was just a high voice, all you know what I mean. Nomás corajudo.
Right.
But never like the kids now and then.
You were sassy.
Yeah, no, it's because the kids now and then, they don't have no respect.
No.
They don't care.
No, they don't.
But then again, si tú les dices algo, amá, de volada.
Right.
Yeah, all of a
Then
sudden they
again,
become
but
lawyers.
nothing actually inspired me to that. Nothing that I can come out and say, hey, well, this person inspired me to do this. No, it was just me that came out with it. And I got a lot of people to thank that for, especially two people that I have to thank deeply for that are always going to be my parents.
Right.
One, my dad, and of course, que ya falleció, and my mom. They always supported me that, what I did, and they were never ashamed to admit that my son does that.
Right.
Some people can be, I don't like my son for doing it. It's an embarrassment. No, on the contrary.
Haz algo, mijo.
¿Por qué se están apuntando? No entiendo eso. Se están apuntando uno al otro. So, I don't know. Nothing actually inspired me to actually do it. It was just something, like I said, that popped up into my mind.
Right.
I never expected to do that. I never expected to get recognized for that. A lot of people always, they come up to me and they tell me, well, you're famous. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't consider myself a famous person for anything that I have accomplished in my life.
Right.
But I think I can use the word recognize. A lot of people, they still come up to me, hey, you were Sir Sting-a-Lot, and you were the Viper.
Right.
Well, actually, they don't say Sir Sting-a-Lot. You were the Killer Bee.
Yeah, the Killer Bee, yeah.
And you were the Viper and all that. And I'd say, yeah, and all that.
Right.
And I'll be honest, it's very surprising because I still get people that are out there, even at the games, that I still go after 6.
What are you doing up here?
After 6+ years that I haven't done it,
right.
People are still like, hey, let me take a picture with you. And
right.
people are like, who the hell is he?
Right.
Why are they taking a picture with them? But I don't worry about that. As long as they know who I am, that still, really brings a lot of enlightenment to me and all that.
It's great that they have such positive memories.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love it, but there's so many things that I think I have accomplished in life, and I'm still accomplishing still.
Right.
I'm still going. I'm not going to stop until I take my last breath. I don't think so, and all that. But hasta que yo también puedo decir, ya no puedo.
Right.
And all that.
Right. Now, when you signed up, what was first? Was it the Viper? Or was the Killer Bee?
Killer Bees.
Okay.
Killer Bees.
Here's my question, bro. And I've always wanted to ask you this question. What was it like? I mean, I'm pretty sure you weren't the only one that was in line to become the mascot. I'm pretty sure there's quite a few people that were trying to sign up for this gig.
Well, I can't really say that because I don't know. They just came up to me and they asked me.
Okay.
They asked me if I wanted to be their mascot. They didn't ask me to try out. They just came to.
So they just came straight
They
at
just
you.
came straight at me on season 2.
Now, when you put on the suit, the mascot suit, and you go out there for the first time, what's going through your mind, bro? I mean, that's got to be a memorable moment because there was a lot of people going to these hockey games.
It was.
I mean, people say, "Oh, yeah, 95 pesos go." No, there was fans that would go.
It was. Man, I guess I can use the word scary.
Okay.
Because I was like, okay, what? My question was like, what the hell am I doing under this suit? That
First
was
of
my
all,
question.
why are they putting my little Mexican butt on this ice rink?
I'm like, what the hell am I doing under this suit?
And why am I driving an ATV on this damn ice rink?
So at the very first, I would say, few games, it was hard for me because I wasn't used to doing that.
Right.
It was, but then again, after that, I got more relaxed and dije, you know what? In my mind, dije, como dijimos los mexicanos, chingue su madre, vámonos.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
do what's gonna entertain the crowd.
attitude.
Yeah.
And all that.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Right.
So, but man, it was an amazing time that I spent. It was just too many things that with being such thing a lot.
You see, and being, I would think being in that situation is better than being a mascot for any professional team. It's scary at first, but the thing that kind of inspires you even more are the kids, man. Because
yes.
they get so excited, like, oh my god, and they're jumping around because they want your attention. Yeah.
I mean, they don't care who was underneath that suit.
Exactly.
No. But they did notice because I kind of changed that character little by little.
Okay.
I think within the first 2.5, 3 years of that, I changed it. I went from more of a mascots are staying a lot to more of a hockey players are staying a lot.
Oh, okay.
But that's where I made it more exciting. That's where I got more confident with the ATV,
right.
With the kids and all that. But man, those little kids were the ones that actually made the mascot, not me,
right,
the mascot. But I brought in more enlightenment into that.
More entertainment to it.
Yeah, more entertainment, more enlightenment into it.
Because that's what a lot of people don't understand is that sometimes you really have to develop like the mascot personality.
It's because that's the main. I'm not saying the games are not exciting because they are, but the main attraction is the mascot because you want to say, what the hell is this guy gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then from Sting-A-Lot, you moved to the Viper.
Was
that an automatic transition?
No. What happened is that, of course, when the Vipers came in, I think it was in 2006.
Yeah.
If I'm mistaken, they came in that. For the first 3 games, they did not have anybody who portrayed their mascot.
Right.
So actually, that administration that was there for the Vipers decided to go with the administration for the Killer Bees. At that time, my boss, my game operation director was Phil Gladden, and they go, no, boss, our guy doesn't work for us. Our guy just comes and does the games, and then we pay him and he leaves.
Right.
He has his full-time job. He only does the games for us.
Right.
So, well, do you think maybe he might want to help us? I'm like, well, this is his phone number. Give him a call.
Right.
So that time the administration for the Vipers called me, and that's when I was like, sure, no problem. Of course, there was not going to be no conflict because of the reason that we shared the same arena.
Right.
So we were in the same arena, so there was never going to be a conflict. Okay, 1 game, 2 games at the same time, there was no way.
Right.
So so at that time, I remember that. I remember that the administration came up to me. I don't even remember their names because they only left it that year. And the guy comes up to me. He goes, hey, well, how much do you want to get paid? Like, well, why don't I do a few games? And then after how I entertain, you give me whatever you feel that I'm worth.
Right.
So after the 3rd game, they sat down with me, the games operation director, and I remember the HR person and all that. And they sat down. They said, this is how much we can pay you per game. I looked at it and I was like, okay. I have no problem. And all that.
But for a Happy Meal, cool.
I'll take it. And after that, people from the Roadrunners at that time,
right?
They were like, okay, well, they had several people doing the mascot. So we were like, hey, well, can we borrow you?
Yeah.
And I told him, hey, well, it's not going to conflict because of the reason the baseball season was on a different. So everything
it fell in place.
But of course, I was working a lot of games throughout the year.
Wow.
So
many pictures, so many fans, so many
pictures, high fives, autographs, hugs,
right.
Everything. I mean, you name it.
Yeah.
There are so many. I lost count from every single
Did
one.
you ever get a chance? I mean, and something else I want to ask you: when you being a mascot for the arena itself, did they ever invite you to the concerts that they had there? Did they invite you as a mascot to be there?
Yes, sometimes they would. Sometimes they would. It wasn't too often,
Right.
but yes, we did do a few where I came up on stage and all that.
Wow.
One thing now that you're saying something like that about it, it was so funny. You know, you remember Borderfest, right?
Yeah.
Borderfest. You know how we used to? They still have the illumination parade and all that.
Yeah.
One time, I kid you not, I always used to do the illumination parade
Right.
every single evening, you
Right.
know, on my ATV.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that I got dressed, you know, as for sale lot. So I was coming out, and all of a sudden, a bunch of little kids were playing football outside.
Uh-oh.
AB!
Whoa.
They start throwing the ball, so I'm playing. Well, I see a bunch of fans on the right-hand side, because you remember how we used to come out, the fence was like this.
Yes.
You know, the backstage was over here with the
Right,
bus.
right.
And it was so funny because everybody was like, ah! I thought they were yelling because of me.
Right.
Oh, I never knew. So I did the illumination parade and all that. I come back, set the ATV, I'm taking off and all that. Well, the general manager at that time, he goes, let's say, hey, dude, let's say, I saw you were playing football with the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so no wonder the girls were yelling. Like, they were screaming at me. I never knew it was the Jonas Brothers. I guess because I wasn't too much into it.
That is the trip right there.
That is the most precious thing I've ever heard in my life.
It was like, okay, but then the Jonas Brothers were very young at that time. They
Right.
were barely in their prime, you know, at the
Yeah.
time. I think of it,
Oh, my fans love me. They're
You
so
know,
excited.
it was funny because I'm over here grabbing the football, throwing it, and they're screaming.
He's
And I
like,
thought-
yeah.
and I thought they were screaming at me. And I'm like this. I
It's
remember
me.
like, I'm in my seat,
It's me.
going like this.
I'm
and,
getting
you know,
laid
I'm
tonight.
like,
Oh,
well, I didn't know that they were screaming because the
Jonas
Jonas Brothers.
Brothers.
It was
You're
actually the
playing
Jonas
football with
Brothers.
those guys.
But it was so funny because I was not aware. I guess because I didn't really pay attention to it. It was just a
Right.
matter of like 2-3 passes, and then I did my stuff.
It was
Right.
just a bunch of kids.
That night they were actually performing there.
Oh,
But it was
oh
the
my
Jonas
God.
Brothers.
Wow, that is
And
nuts.
that was when I think it was like their first or second year in the business at that time.
Okay.
Yeah, so they
All
were
right.
young.
That is freaking hilarious,
But
dude.
it was hilarious, dude.
Dang.
It was hilarious.
Oh,
It was just,
shit.
I thought they were screaming because they saw Sir Steven.
That's me. That's me. Yeah.
That's all me
Yeah.
right there, baby.
Yeah. I'll give you a baby. No problem, baby. Yeah. You just
Come on, really? Really? They were 12, 13-year-old girls. Shut up, man.
These are little kids.
talking to the moms.
I'm talking to the moms.
Talking to the moms. Talking to the moms.
Where's your mom at?
Where's your mom at? Jesus Christ.
Well, some of them look like me.
So at that moment you're doing that, and through the years doing the mascot thing, on the side you were also doing refereeing,
Yes.
right? Because I know you told me the last time we talked, you had you on the podcast, you had said you had started refereeing at a actually real young age.
Pretty well. I mean, I'm not that old.
No, right. But you started in
Yeah,
your teens,
it's
though,
already been a
right?
while. Yeah, about
the-
25 years.
Yeah, but you started somewhere on what 20 something 2019. You said last time you told
Lucha
me?
Libre.
Lucha Libre.
I started Lucha Libre back in 1991.
91. Yeah,
91.
So,
Yeah, that's-
I mean, doing that is because I mean, not many people think, oh well, that was one of them. You know, see, I mean, I wouldn't mind being a referee in the ring, or I wouldn't mind being a manager. You know,
Yeah, until you get punched in the face.
no, the thing is that you need to take the classes
Yeah.
to know how to take the hit, know
Yes.
how to fall, know how to slide on the mat to do your count.
Oh yeah,
You know where to get out of the way. You know,
and know how to protect.
yeah, exactly.
Because your job is to also protect the wrestlers,
Right.
luchadores, wrestlers, whatever they are.
So
And the only reason that I say luchadores and wrestlers is because luchadores is more lucha libre. You know,
Right.
that their style of wrestling is more different than the American style of
Right,
wrestling.
right,
So
right.
you have to take care of them también, you
Yeah.
know, everything and all that. So es como dijimos, a todo le tiro, nada le pego, ching.
there you go.
You
Yeah,
know?
but I mean, in doing that, what inspired you to go towards that? I mean, after you're doing all this, first of all, you started with refereeing first.
Lucha libre.
Lucha Libre first.
Yeah,
Lucha
Lucha
Libre
Libre.
first. And before you started doing the mascot thing.
The mascot, yes.
So
Way before.
those years before reaching the mascot era, I mean, what inspired you to get into that? What made you want to follow that?
that inspiration came from my dad también. Desde muy chiquito, he used to take me to the lucha libre matches here in Rio Bravo, in Matamoros, Reynosa and all that, which since a very small age, he used to take me. And that's what got me excited about it. That's what got me into liking lucha libre, and of course, I was always a big time wrestling fan también, back from the early 80s. We're talking the time that Bruce Brody was there, Eric Embry, Killer Tim Brooks, Iceman King Parsons, the Von Erichs, and all that, from Southwest Championship Wrestling to World Class Championship Wrestling before this WWE, AEW, whatever, WCW came aboard. There were those eras. I used to watch that a lot, but the one who inspired me to actually wanted to do that was my dad, porque me llevaba, and I loved it. I love him taking me, but I was always afraid. Why? Because my dad les echaba madres gacho. So what? I remember I used to be like, used to walk out and allá donde estaba el little concession stand, en esas arenas chiquillas, en Rio Bravo, I used to just stand there because I was afraid that the luchador was going to come and beat up my dad and all that. But my dad was terrible, man. Les echaba madres.
You're on your own, dad.
At that time I was still in elementary and all that, but he was the one that actually inspired me to do that and all that. But he never got to see me perform, or actually, perform, but never to referee and all that. He never got to see me that. Porque he worked and all that, trabajaba y todo eso. Right. Pero sí salió mareado. Sí salió mareado de esas luchas.
Yeah, because that's one of the questions I wanted to ask you also about it. You do it at a young age, and then slowly going up to going out and doing the mascot thing. That's what the transition itself, because doing a referee thing and then transitioning to mascot is like, whoa, that's like a large leap into something totally different.
Well, actually, it was more from referee to mascot and all that. That's when I started first with the wrestling and all that. I started.
And so when the mascot thing ended, you started just doing a lot of more lucha libre refereeing.
Well, when the Killer Bees actually folded back in 2012, I was still with the Vipers.
Right.
Todavía I was only doing the Vipers and all that until 2018. That was my last year with them at 2018, and I was still doing lucha libre and some wrestling and all that. More lucha libre with Salinas Promotion. Which I want to send out a big shout out to Mike Salinas and all that.
There you go.
And of course, big shout out también to another, promoter and all that, to Jorge Hernandez, from 3-Bat Productions, Valde Cortez from 3-Bat Productions, Fernando Toledo from 3-Bat Productions también. And of course, I cannot leave one of my main men, Mr. Danny Chang from New Breed Wrestling. He's the one that actually, like I said, designed that. Him and Ray Knight designed that shirt for me. But a big shout out to those two guys, to New Breed Wrestling.
I don't have the shirt to show it on here, but man,
no, but you have the logo. That logo is actually
QR
the shirt.
code is just.
It's the same shirt that you had on the previous show that you were on, right?
No, these are brand new shirts.
These are brand new.
The other ones are actually the ones who made me those shirts was Lucha Squad.
Yeah.
Lucha Squad designed those shirts for me. Which at that time they were my sponsors, and they decided to do it and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But I mean, just sending out a real thing. Have you ever been to one of the New Breed Wrestling shows, man?
It's been a while, man. It's been a while. I know they've been doing a lot of them. I've been
every single Sunday
over
at the Landmark. The Landmark.
Yeah, and
man, whoever has not gone to these shows, I mean, they really need to attend. It's free. Totally free. No, the only thing, of course, just don't bring any drinks or food, because of the reason that it's a venue that we're at and all that. And of course, they sell all that. But man, whoever hasn't gotten out, whether you're from Cameron County, Hidalgo County, Willacy County, or even Stark County, bro, if y'all haven't been to any of these shows, I highly recommend to go to one of these shows, with New Breed Wrestling, with Danny Chance and all those guys.
I went to one, I think it was fairly when they were still wrestling over at the that beer place down on 10th Street. I believe it was a long time ago.
Yes, the brewery,
something like that.
Something like that on North 10th.
Yeah, North 10th. I went out there, man. When you go check it out, like, all right, let me check this out, man, dude. Talk about they have a fan base, and now that I've seen the fan base,
at that time it was Wrestling Revolution.
No, it was already New Breed. They were just barely coming out. Their fan base was slowly growing, man. It was growing, and now that I've seen the actual shows clips of the Landmark, man, there's more.
dude.
There's more people coming on.
Man. We sometimes we Danny actually has to tell fans, to hey, bring your own chairs, because by the time you know it, all the chairs are gone, bro. And there's a lot of people that attend, and every Sunday at 7 p.m. This last Sunday show, I missed it. All the matches were all cage matches. All of them.
Wow.
All of them, and all of them. I'll be on the top matches. We even had a female match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, Elia Blood Moon against Nikki Fuego. And the reason I'm saying it like because probably Jacinto Rivera seen me right now. Nikki Fuego, the roof is on fire. I'll never forget that slap she gave me. No, she slapped me. I don't know why.
You probably deserved it.
No, there's no. I mean,
I completely understand why.
no, dude. I mean,
get
I'm
it.
serious.
I get
My
it.
lawyer's still looking into that, dude.
The sun hitting
shit.
off the shining of the head, hitting her eyes. Yeah, I think you would get one.
Yeah, that's
dude,
assault, sir.
There was no reason for her to assault me, dude. There was no reason. I didn't do nothing. I don't hurt anybody.
Did you talk to her at all? I mean, like,
Dude, my lawyer's handling it. My lawyer, and Jacinto knows that my lawyer's involved in that.
There you go.
So, there you go, Jacinto.
That'll be interesting there. I'll check that out.
But whoever hasn't made it to any of the shows, man, they're at the Landmark every Sunday. This Sunday on the 10th, no show, but on the 17th and on,
Right.
man, you all should go.
especially now with the holidays coming up.
With the holidays, yeah. But the good thing about it is that it's free. It's free entrance, so
Right.
you don't have to pay it on. But man, I was watching a highlight of it, just a little bit on it. Of course, Danny Chance went up against Matt Riot.
Okay.
Matt Riot, dude, that was a tables match.
Oh shit.
Yes, no. This is the exciting part about it. At the very end, Danny Chance is already on a table. Ya anda todo jodido. Ya se lo jodió Matt Riot.
Right.
Matt Riot gets on top of the cage.
Oh shoot.
Does a backflip.
I gotta find that clip. I'm gonna put that clip
Does
up.
a backflip moonsault from the top of the cage. I kid you not. We are talking, I would say, 20, 30 feet in the air.
Damn.
On a backflip moonsault, dude, lands right on top of Danny Chance onto the table. Damn, bro. I mean, I was like, ooh, I wasn't even howling the word that both of those guys survived.
And that's what I was gonna ask you. When you see stuff like this about to go down,
You're like, all you do is shit.
I mean, I've heard Danny came on the program one of the first times he came on the program here, and he was telling us about a match that he did. He actually got on top of a building and jumped off the roof.
That's right.
Into the ring. I'm like, bro.
Yes.
Well, wasn't his wife?
His wife was his wife was like, oh shit.
You better not.
Here we go.
Here we go.
She was already picking up the phone.
Let me.
She was already on the phone, probably calling the insurance company.
Yes.
Or the life insurance company.
Hang on.
What do we have? Is it $1 million?
How much for the $1 million insurance? Just want to make sure.
I just want to make sure.
Payment right now.
I'll give a payment right now. Right now. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, and I go, as a person that's in the ring with these athletes, man, and they're about to do a huge move like that.
Yes.
First thing in your mind is gonna say, "Holy shit!" Okay, that's one.
Yeah, your mind is.
Two, you're like, Diosito Santo, por favor,
Cuídalos.
cuídalos cuando
Cuídalos.
este
Yes.
cabrón, you know.
Not me. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
And the last thing is like, this is gonna be fucking awesome. Just watch it.
No, and it was to me when I saw the clip, and eso que nomás miré el clip.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god. I was like that guy from that baseball movie. What is it, Rookie of the Year? Or I was, oh my god. You remember that one, right? Was it Rookie of the Year? Yes. Where he's about betting. Oh my god. That's how I was. But when he did that backflip moonsault on him, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It was like that adrenaline that just got in me, and I was like, man, I hope they're okay.
Yeah.
But thank God, todo salió bien. Nobody got hurt, and all that. But as a referee in those matches, you also have to be on top of that.
Right.
You got to make sure that they're okay. You know, that if they're injured, hey, you better get assistance right away.
Right. Yeah. I
and
hear
all
you, man. I
that.
hear you. No, I'm doing something.
Are you more like oh shit, I should be in there.
Oh, what the hell happened?
Where am I supposed to stand? Right here?
Right here? All right. Hold on, before you.
Where's
Right here? Is this where you want me? Yeah, okay.
Where's the ref? Where's the oh shit, that's me.
Get on. Shit, man, but that's crazy, man. Because I mean, like I said, being a ref, watching all that happen, you need to know what you're doing. But seeing a stunt like that, those three things cross your mind like that.
And it's not only with wrestling, it's also with the lucha libre guys, the luchadores. We have a lot of guys that actually, hijo de la fregada, they're son aéreos, como les dijimos en español. Son aéreos, and man, the risk they take to entertain the people, God, man, cállate.
Well, I got Danny Chan saying I was he said I busted open too and I bled everywhere. That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
right
well,
now.
you were asking for it.
Yeah, I was for it, Danny.
That was ketchup.
That was a fries.
That was some fries they threw at you, Daddy. It was fries with ketchup.
The audience is now throwing fries into the ring.
Is Mando throwing cacahuates?
No, French fries this time. I was thinking French fries like cacahuates.
No, he is a cacahuate.
Oh my gosh, man! But yeah, let me. Oh, hold on, we got one comment here from my little boy. Hey, what's up, Dill? My little boy here, man. Yo, boy, Dylan Halo. What's up, man? All right.
No está dormido el huerco.
No, hombre, déjalo.
Para ir a la escuela.
Puro party animal, mijo, hombre.
Ahí está, 3 de la mañana. Wake up. Wake up, I want a pizza.
Yeah, ahorita me dice, Dad, bring me a pizza when you get home. First of all, we gotta pay some bills, man. We got
shit.
Yeah, we're commercial time. Let's get into the commercial real quick. Big shout out, homie. Get to go in here. Come on, baby. There we go. Big shout out to the Rabbit Hole located in La Home Road, north of Palmview. Give them a call at 956-599-0103. Guys, they are closing their doors in December. Yes. Holidays are around the corner. Might as well pick something up for that special loved one. Or if you want something other than that, they supply, like I said, liquor, smoke. They got tattoo machines and choose favorite adult novelties. So give them a call and let them know. Show them how much you really care. Show them how you really care. Yeah, I like that. I like that presentation. It sounds way better. But yeah. Big shout out also to Anoda Construction Company. Area code 956-363-7195. Give them a call for commercial, residential. These guys are craftsmen. Building homes, even businesses, man.
Certified,
yes, 100% licensed and certified. Give them a call, let them know Chew and New sent you, man. They got some great stuff, man. I've seen some of the projects they've done, bro.
Right.
And it's amazing. Next sponsor here that we got, big shout out to Buzz Bull Creamery. Oh my gosh, guys, located at 529 South Texas Boulevard, Westaco, Texas, 956-998-2541. If you have not had a infused ice cream with liquor, come on. Yeah, mine is like saying, what?
You haven't
I'll tell you right now, Mandito, if you go, they got a cacahuate liquor for you. Go get some of that. Jeez. But go talk to VD, man. Let them know Chewy News sent you. They got some great deals, man. Also non-buzzed. If you want to take the kids, and have them enjoy some great ice cream.
Liquor infused for the adults and non-infused for the kids. Yeah,
some great stuff, man. Also, a big shout out to, I might as well talking to people on there online.
I'm watching the comments on mine, dude. You don't know that.
Triple J Plumbing, guys. Certified licensed plumbers. Call 1-956-854-9622 or Jerry 956-478-5316. They do residential plumbing and license.
Buddy, I hear that they're actually looking for people to join the company.
Yes, they are hiring at the moment. They've got a lot of work and they need more employees. So, guys, give Juan or Jerry a call, and you got to have a little bit of knowledge on plumbing itself.
You also need to be certified.
And certified. I'm not certified. You might give them a call because I'm not really sure how that works, how the plumbing stuff works.
But they will give you the details on what you need to bring to the table.
Exactly. So give them a call. They are looking for help. They need new blood in their company. So give them a call. Let them know.
And they are very busy, so that's why they need the extra employees. So
yes.
holidays are around the corner, so you might want to look at it.
Start saving up for that. nice Christmas gift for the wife or for the kid.
Exactly.
Last one, our new sponsor. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the best sponsor
Milo's
yet.
Kettle Corn Popcorn. Guys, this guy's a mad scientist of popcorn, man. We had what is a marinada last week?
La Marana. Yep.
Hijo de su
Yeah,
patada.
Oh, la
actually.
marinada?
Yes,
Yep.
popcorn form, buddy.
Oh,
Popcorn form.
Not Tostitos.
No,
Corn.
popcorn
No.
form.
Wow, that was the
Amazing.
first time I actually hear about that.
They actually have a shop set up in McAllen. I believe it's at the ¿cómo se llama? El Mercado in McAllen. I'm not sure
Oh,
exactly.
Mercado.
Oh, that's the one on
Okay.
23rd Street?
Yes.
Which used to be the Bargain Bazaar.
Yes,
There
yes,
you go.
exactly. They are located there now. You might want to go check them out. They got so many different flavors. I know they're working on a flavor for us. Chewing podcast
The Chewing
flavor.
special, yeah.
There's a chewing
Yeah,
special.
everybody, you know what kind of flavor
That's gonna be awesome.
Shut
up, Mando.
Vas a ver a puras patas.
Puro pierna. vato.
Puro pierna. Con puro-
Turn off his microphone.
Big shout out to Milo, man. Appreciate you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing amazing work. Came out on Channel 5, Channel 4.
Yes, Channel
man,
5,
he's
Channel
been
4.
coming out. The guy has been blazing the last couple of weeks.
And a little bird told me that
You want to say it? Number one episode in the UK, Milo's Kettle Corn episode when he was here, man. I don't know if he got any orders from over there, but Jesus Christ, there was
Milo, if you're listening, dude, I'd be looking for that because apparently
orders are coming in, baby.
orders will be coming in
yeah.
from the UK because you got a lot of interest
Yeah,
in kettle corn
yeah.
in England, brother. So
Yeah, man. So
look out for that.
Yeah, look out for that. Big
Póngales
shout out
casa,
to
¿no?
yeah.
Póngale casa con
Pues sí,
Toyota
güey, nomás,
y un
nomás
Lamborghini
falta.
todo chinga.
No más falta, chinga. I think you should make one, Milo, called the Cacahuate.
Hey, real quick, I want to send out a shout out to
man.
everybody who's actually. I see a lot of people from New Breed Wrestling that are
There
actually
you go.
logged into my live right here and all that.
Oh, really? Because we don't see them on ours.
I just had a
We're not
comment.
seeing shit over here.
I just had a comment from Jacinto Rivera, who is el papá de Nicky Fuego, en la que me metió la cachetada.
Ah, ¿qué te dice?
No, me está diciendo que I think he's probably been to that ice cream place that you just
Really?
mentioned right
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he said that it's awesome.
Yeah, that's
So,
a great
you know,
place, man.
It's saving people's lives because, like, even in December, it's like 104. So.
No, and it's like I tell people, the only way you're gonna find out if you like it, you have to go try it yourself.
Exactly.
Don't ever take the word of somebody. Porque uno está gonna hear, sí está bueno, no está bueno, sí
Right,
está bueno, no
right,
está bueno.
right.
Hey, the only way you're gonna know,
You gotta go check it out.
Yeah, you gotta go try it.
Exactly. And and she's been having a lot of crazy with Milo. Well, all the sponsors that we've had have a great following, man. They've gotten great reviews, and I have nothing to say bad about them because they've been nothing but positive vibes.
Yeah,
and that's the good
exactly.
thing about our pod, man. We constantly have our door open for people that have mom and pop businesses that want to succeed.
And that's who people need to actually support here in the Valley.
Yeah, exactly.
The mom, like independent ones, the mom and pop, stores that we, the independent ones, like we call them, those are the people that we really need to support.
Yeah.
And more importantly, Valley Talent has really
Yes,
just
grown also.
That's great.
like the fact that we're reaching like places like New York and the UK are just amazing. So,
New York.
yeah,
Hey,
they're-
well, one thing about New York, I think you guys are the number 3.
We got actually, yes,
Yeah.
number 3.
Yeah.
The last episode, which you have a bag right there. If you want to show that over there, that bag right there.
Well, this one's
the
going home with
IC Chris
I see Chris.
was number 3 in New York this past week.
Yeah, thanks to them,
episode.
we reached number
Wow,
3.
number 3.
Number 3.
So that means there's 2 other.
Shut up,
there's
Armando,
two people
shut
better than
up.
you guys. So that means that there's 2 other people better than you guys.
Dale una cachetada.
You know what?
Whoa, no,
Where's your lawyer at? Where's your lawyer at?
Where's my next Wait. Whoa, so that means that there's 2 other podcasts better than you guys. Hey, I'm just
You know what?
just kidding, bro.
Yeah,
Ya sé que
but-
ya sé que todo pinche tierra este güey.
I understand now. I totally get it
He's been
now.
learning how to boomerang that shit. You better be careful.
My mama taught me how to throw a chancla, dude.
Chinga, water boy.
Keep it up, motherfucker. Keep it up.
Are you the water boy?
You want to find out?
I love it when you guys fight, dude.
No, I don't fight.
Or
just like to
argue, whatever you argue. It's
Disagree,
beautiful.
sir. Disagree.
Agree.
They're not problems. They're concerns. They're concerns and all that.
Do something about it. Oh my god. Anyways.
No. But getting back seriously,
Yeah.
number 3 back from New York. Golly, guys, that's
You know-
actually that actually says that. And the funny thing about it, Mark, is that there's a lot of people, even in Mexico and in the United States, that already have a lot of podcasts.
Right.
They have a lot of podcast shows and all that.
Right.
I know that, here in the Valley, I know you guys have it. I know Rock and Roll James has one and all that. But everybody has their own style.
Yeah.
Their own unique style of what is going to be on their podcast.
Right.
You have actually placed more of a mixture. Of everything from businesses to wrestling, lucha libre,
actors, directors,
producers, porn stars. I'm just kidding.
Well, we haven't crossed that mountain yet.
We put it out to the universe.
Local music talent. There's a lot of local music talent that a lot of people are not familiar with these people out there. And just go check them out. I've heard a lot of these local talent that they're awesome, dude. But then again, a lot of people are used to, especially when it comes to music, they're used to hearing, quieren oír pesado, intocable, and all that. But there's now a lot of local talent.
Yeah.
And you have brought them in your show.
Yeah, we've
why?
had a couple.
Because, I log in and,
I know.
And one thing, let me tell you one thing, brother. One band that you just recently had not too long ago were the Texas Sweethearts.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. And I started listening to them on YouTube. Man, they're awesome.
Yeah.
They're incredible.
It's very sad, that one of their own, passed away. Their drummer, if I'm not mistaken. Our condolences go out to all the band members. But when you are in that business, dude, you either become friends or you become family.
Right.
And when I say friends, it's because, hey, you're only going to join them for a while and then leave.
Yeah.
When you become family in the music business, it's
forever.
It's forever.
It's forever, yeah.
And I saw that podcast, pero dije, ya cállate, déjalas hablar a ella, and all that. Man, their music is great.
And a big fast recovery to mom. I know she just recently went into an out surgery patient for her hand.
Okay.
She's at the moment recovering from that, and all power to him. I hope you get better. And it goes because
I was very surprised because I was not aware that was their mom.
Yeah, there was the mom and the daughters.
I know.
Yeah.
I was not aware of it.
Yeah, and
which one's which? Who knows?
No. And don't take me wrong, that young girl that was talking the most, she's the accordion player.
Right.
Yes.
Desgraciada para los pinches botones.
Yes.
She's a great. They're all talented, and it's great to see females in that business, and wherever they play, hey, vayan y los apóyenlos, and all that.
It's so much better that they're actually, sisters, that they're actually a family.
Yes.
They keep it in the family and all that. Of course, the mama es la que gana toda la feria. I remember my tío used to do that crap.
Pues que, you know what?
Hey, the bill's got to get paid, people.
Vamos a ver, espérame, a ver qué dice Cachito.
¿Quién va a hacer las tortillas?
That's not talent. Oh, of course, no vayan a la pulga.
Don't
worry about it, because
it doesn't say anything over
It
here.
doesn't say nothing here, so we're not paying
so we're
attention.
not
He's not mine, so don't worry about it. No, Jacinto, don't worry about it.
Man.
No vayan a la pulga.
Big news today. I was reading. Well, actually, it's not news. It's probably past news already. It happened this past weekend. And those are your sports fans. I support every Texas team from the state of Texas, which is Dallas and Houston. Shout out to the Texans. Great job. Dallas, unfortunately, this past week lost another one. Dak is out.
We know what Dak thinks about the Cowboys.
Dude, that was I'm not sure if you've seen that yet, Mandito.
Are you aware that that's actually somebody else's voice? That's not him, and they're pretending it's
actually
him?
the lip read.
They read his lips.
They read his lips.
Yeah.
And the guy got fined $250,000.
That's like a quarter to him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's like a quarter to him.
It's literally a quarter to him.
I know you were in team sports growing up also.
Oh yes, I'm a big time Dallas Cowboy fan.
I mean, to say that about your own team, let alone you playing on the team, and saying that about your brothers out there
making as much money as you are fucking making.
No, but the thing is that seeing your brothers out there bleed, bruise on the field, trying to do something, and then you come out and say that, bro. That's
very. I guess I can use the word embarrassing.
Yes, it is,
because of the reason that if you lose, you're going to lose as a team.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, yes. Now and I'm always going to say this now. Football, along with basketball and baseball, it has become a business.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, it has.
You know, and everybody always say, well, they're paying, Dak Prescott $60 million a year and all that.
Right.
Jerry Jones is a businessman.
Exactly.
They have to understand that. Jerry Jones is a businessman.
Yep.
El vato le vale madre. Va a soltar la feria.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
But I'll be honest. I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. That's what I am. A Dallas Cowboys fan. I don't care who the owner is. I don't care who the coach is. I don't care who the quarterback is, running back, receivers. I don't even care who the water boy is. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Right.
But if I'm gonna you cannot let it go. He's getting to a point. You cannot let it go. But if I'm ever gonna wear a jersey from a quarterback, there's only going to be 2 jerseys I'm going to be everywhere from the Dallas Cowboys.
Can I take a guess at that?
The first one.
Roger Staubach.
There you go.
Troy Aikman.
There you go. Those are going to be the only one. The third one I cannot find because nobody knows. If you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, you're going to know who Danny White was.
Oh my God. The Great White Hope?
Great White Hope. Not Randy White, but Danny White.
Danny White, the Great White Hope.
Nobody remembers him, so obviously you're not a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Right.
Oh, the Great White who?
Even if I can tell people that, hey, he won a Super Bowl with the Dallas Cowboys, and they were like, wait a minute. And they are Googling, blah, blah, blah. Wait a minute, he was a quarterback from this time. No, mijito, Danny White, when Roger Staubach was a quarterback, he was not the backup. He was a punter.
Oh, that's right. He was the punter. He was the punter.
That's but in college, he was quarterback. So that's why when he came in as a quarterback, and the starting quarterback, he was the quarterback and the punter.
There you go.
But I would never wear another jersey. The only jersey that I have right now, basically from a current Dallas Cowboy, is Micah Parsons. Why? Because he's a beast,
bro.
That guy's a beast on the field.
And I will go on the record for you guys for shooting here from the hip for Dallas. I have yet, and I still wonder why they have not blue chipped this kid, man, because he's a monster on the field.
He's a beast.
And I think the whole, and I said this when my wife hates it when I say this, but I think from the very beginning when Dak signed that contract in the very first game, mind you, the first game, because they weren't sure whether he was going to sign or not.
Yeah.
They weren't sure. When he finally signed that first game, they whooped ass. They rocked it. They rocked it.
Oh, yeah.
But now look at the record.
Why when it settled in, knowing how much he got paid, on top of that, Lamb getting paid also.
Yeah.
It's I don't know whether it's a bruise to the ego or not. If I was Parsons and they go, well, man, I'm out there busting my ass. I'm like one of the number one lead sack rushers. I'm one monster on the field. I'm tackling nonstop. I mean, I am the leader of this defense. All right. I know we have your defense. I know you have Diggs in the back. I know you have all these great D-backs in the back. But the line, that's all me. I'm getting these guys in there. And for not,
can I give my opinion on that?
He needs a new agent.
No, he doesn't. He does need a raise. But this is my opinion on him. He wants to prove himself that he's a leader on the field.
Right.
Not a person that, hey, I have done this, so I deserve this money.
Right.
Not him. Because you got to remember, that's where the agent come in. The agent is going to be the one, hey, well, my guy needs this money.
That's why I said,
I don't
he needs a new
see
agent.
him like that. Not worried about it. He wants to be recognized as the best in the sport.
Yep.
Which, that to me, it's a big plus.
Yeah.
All the time. To me, that's going to be a big plus.
He's going to work for
any business, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, wrestling, you want to be known as the best.
Exactly. I mean, a good example, DeMarcus Ware. DeMarcus Ware is one hell of a defensive end.
Yeah.
And how sad.
And how sad that they lost him only for $100,000.
Yeah. And where did he go? He went to Denver.
And what happened that year?
He got a Super Bowl.
He had a Super Bowl ring that same year.
And it's one of the things, and not only does it have to go that far from Dallas, Houston does the same damn thing. I mean, they release players and they end up going somewhere else, and they end up succeeding over there.
They only lost DeMarcus Ware for $100,000. That's it. That's it. Come on, you're gonna lose one of your best defensive ends.
It just
shows the incompetence of the leaders.
The incompetence of the owner, bro.
Yes. And talking about when we played the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh damn!
That running back that they have, he was a free agent.
That guy,
what's his name?
Henry.
Yeah, he's a beast. You
That
know,
guy's a
and when
monster.
they asked, this is what I heard, that when they asked Jerry Jones about that, they get him, well, how come you didn't get him if he was a free agent? Well, we couldn't afford him. That's what I heard that he said.
Bro.
Dude, you could have afforded him. You're paying somebody.
That's exactly right.
You're paying somebody just because he wants to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL.
NFL.
That's it.
Yeah.
He got his money and all
Higher,
that.
by the way, higher than what Brady got paid. Higher than Brady got paid.
Yep.
He is the highest paid NFL quarterback in history.
Yep.
Okay.
By what? $1.8 million more a year?
That you tell me, would you give up $1.8 million a year?
I would prefer to actually invest. This is my opinion on it. I would probably more decide to invest in a productive team that's going to give me a trophy or a ring.
Right.
That's what I want.
See, my point on the whole thing, going into the discussion, I had truth like, man, well, we talking about football. No, my point of the discussion on top of that, man, is that it's gotten to the point where you said it's more about money.
I have a friend, Casito, again. He's actually put the Cowboys shouldn't give no contract, no money unless they win a damn Super Bowl. Which is true. Then they get a huge contract y ya no hacen nada.
I don't see it on
Oye, Casito, it's a good thing que no puso ya no hacen ni cacahuates.
Jacinto, we don't see any of your comments, bro. Where are they, Vato? I don't see
I don't see
anything.
any of your comments, Jacinto.
Like the Chew en un podcast para que miren tus comentarios.
No,
and all that.
no, ya pa' qué, Jacinto, no. Ya se va a acabar. Ya pa' qué.
Oh shit, it's only been an hour. Man, we're going a few more minutes.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, man. But going back to that, yeah, it's all about money now. The one getting laughing to the bank, to me, is Jerry Jones, because fans are keep going to these games.
Fans are way too loyal.
And they're way too loyal.
Yeah.
And and
And
it's
they're
understandable. Just like myself or anybody else that's never been to a Cowboy game. The fans, the one that pay thousands of dollars, leave. Ticket sales go down. Shit, I'm buying a ticket. I'm going to go. That's money in his pocket.
You know, and it's very surprising that you bring that up, Mark, because my sister and my brother-in-law they're big time Packer fans, and they have asked me that, hey, you being a Cowboy fan, a deep hardcore fan, how come you haven't gone to a game? You know what I say? It's cheaper to watch them at home.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's cheaper to watch them at home. Even though I'm a diehard fan, I kid you not, Sundays, whether they play at 12, 3, or 7, shit, don't bother me.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
That's timeout for me.
Yeah, that's a timeout. And my daughter should make sure that, my daughter should tell the dog, we have a corgi.
Oh,
His name is
gosh.
Kirby.
Yeah.
His name is Kirby, pinche perro. Pinche perro. And all that. And I always tell him, make sure you don't bother me. But during that time, to me, it's cheaper to watch it at home. Yes, I would love to step foot, at Dallas, stadium to watch a game.
Right.
But why am I going to spend all that money now, knowing that, okay, you guys are more of a business.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to go spend that traveling, that ticket, that hotel room, those drinks, everything that I'm going to spend there, it's because it's going to be worth it going to see them live.
Right.
That's how I feel. And that's me feeling as a Cowboy fan.
Right.
Mucha gente me dice, pues sabes que then you're not a Cowboy fan.
No.
I am a Cowboy fan.
You are.
But I'm not going to be wasting my money right now when we haven't been productive for a long time.
Exactly.
Now, the time that we have 2 or 3, that we go all the way to the Super Bowl, even if we win one Super Bowl or not even win it, but we advance. Hey, ¿sabes qué? Now it's worth it ir a verlos.
Right.
You know, and all that, because ya pinche business que se hacen.
Exactly. No, I totally understand. Man, we are 1 hour and 2
cares? We're
minutes,
gonna go
bro.
back. I mean, we're gonna go more.
Mangas, man. Awesome, bro. But going back, I told we sidetracked to football, but that's just something that was going on the news today, and we went totally overboard in what we're talking about. But I mean, that's what the media is all about, man. They bullseye on stuff like this and make conversation for programs like ours, that talk about that,
Well, it's easy. It's easy when the players make an ass of themselves.
Yeah,
it's true.
And a lot of people criticize the podcast people. Podcasts that there are because they talk about it doesn't matter. You're talking the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
You're talking your opinion and the truth and all that.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, I came in here. We were we went from Armando Reyes. Hey, can we go back to El Pelaca just for about 5 minutes and all now I guess we can go back to it. Pelacas, el cacahuate, and all that before we close, bro.
No. Speaking of the
Oh,
cacahuate,
but then
man.
again, but when I came in, you actually you admired my
Yeah,
attire,
oye, este vato vino puro hawaiano, ¿verdad?
Hawaiian.
¿Qué onda, bro? Hasta tal botón hasta medio arriba no puedo mirar porque el micrófono está ahí.
No, déjame quitar un
No,
poquito.
please don't. No, please.
Déjalo.
You know, all that. Yeah, you were telling me, oh yeah, vienes bien Hawaiian. You know, I mean, I like to start dressing more, a little bit more casual and all that.
I think he's doing it for the lawyer, what the?
You know, all
Mira,
that.
he slapped my car. Mira, bien representando el vato, chinga. Ni más de chaparro, pero está representable.
And all that.
So, coming up.
Dice Jacinto otra vez. Chingao.
We're
Okay.
real fans, just tired of the same crap year after year after year after year after year after year.
Pues, how many years?
And this is coming straight from my wife. And I know this is your big.
Oh,
the
es que
wife
te quiere que te recojas.
No. He says, don't worry. Taylor's going to win a Super Bowl this year again. Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Shit, man. She should have been dating probably Michael Parsons. We would have probably been winning. She would have been dating Michael Parsons.
Why couldn't you pick a cowboy?
Why didn't you pick a cowboy and all
Oh,
that?
my gosh.
Yeah.
But no, man, speaking of going back to the wrestling thing, Lucha, what are the upcoming events that you got coming up, boss?
But of course, with New Breed Wrestling, every Sunday they have it at the Landmark Inn on Tower Road. Right, anybody who doesn't know where it's at, it's right on the corner of Tower Road and Business 83, right there in Alamo. Every Sunday, this Sunday the 10th, we're not going to have any events. On the 17th, they're going to have one. Unfortunately, I won't be there due to a personal situation. Danny Chance knows about it. I already explained to him, which I have all his support in what's going on. And then of course, after that on the 24th, I'm not sure if the remaining of the year how we're gonna be. Pero vayan cada domingo. Go watch these shows, man. New Breed Wrestling. Dude, I mean, I'll be honest. I've been with this organization for a little bit past over a year.
Mm-hmm.
And man, they have gotten more and more and more exciting. Their events. Golly, I'm surprised. I'm not a referee anymore with them. Now I'm a manager. I manage a tag team. We're called the exceptional deal. Alberto Galvan and Delta. Christopher Delta. I'm their manager now. So I went for referee. So I climbed up the ropes.
Literally.
Yeah. And I'm trying to be one of these days. I'm gonna probably be their general. Well, not in high.
Are the rings lower so we can actually see the match now?
No, as a matter of fact, they're high, bro. I have to actually climb on
Danny
top
just
of it,
pulled
baby.
like one of those tub doors.
Does he wear phone books when he walks out there so he can actually look taller with the wrestlers?
I have to wear high heels. This is como pinche kiss and all that.
He goes, why?
But one of these days, le voy a quitar a pinche Charlie Miller, which is our general manager for New Breed Wrestling. One of these days, I'm going to be taking away his spot, man.
Ándale. I hear a challenge.
Yeah, I hear a challenge. Now it's going to be with him.
I think next time we invite Manito, we should bring over this
Charlie Miller
over.
Right through.
Have a
And if
discussion.
he's listening to me, Charlie Miller. Hey, ya dijeron, podcast aquí.
Let me put you on the big spot there. Go ahead, say your thing.
Hey, Charlie Miller. Hey, ya sabes, bro. Next time they want you right here in the podcast with me because este jalecito entre yo y tú, bro. O más tú conmigo, no va a jalar, bro. No. It's because he gets involved too much in my situation. I don't like that.
And he's commenting right now. He goes, "Pooh, yeah, right." He goes, "Yeah, buddy, you got a better chance of growing hair."
Charlie Miller.
Woo!
Charlie Miller. You're lucky there is no show on this Sunday, and I'm not going to be there next Sunday, the 17th. You are very lucky. I'm not going to be there. Pinche Charlie Miller. Vas a verlo.
I'm going to change your name from Cacahuate to Curly.
Ya me chingó el vato. Vas a verlo, pinche Charlie Miller. Ese no se va a
Uno
quedar.
curly Q acá.
On the next episode, Chewy in February, we're going to do a Valentine's. So these
As a
two
matter of fact, now that you said February, of course, in February the 8th, with 3 Bad Productions, we're going to be at Port Isabel again.
Vámonos, Chua.
Yeah, February the 8th, which is going to be the weekend of the Super Bowl, but we're going to be there that Saturday with 3 predictions.
The last time we had you on here, we were talking about a wrestler that was going to share a room with you. Did that happen?
Who the hell brought up that rumor, bro? Who the hell?
Little bird,
I love our friend so much.
I remember. Yeah, the Bugambilia.
Yeah, so
the Bugambilia.
So what's the inside story on that,
No,
buddy?
they shared it with me. It was actually it happened with El Terrible. It happened with El Terrible. Yeah.
He went with the bling bling.
No, not only that, he was waiting with a ping-tong.
Oh,
El Terrible was waiting for him with a ping-tong.
That's why he got pink eye.
That's not the reason.
That's not the reason. No, Manito, I appreciate you coming on the podcast, man.
And we mixed it up a little bit, bro. We mixed it up a little bit from, you wanted to know the Armando Reyes.
Yes.
Not the Armando Rivera, el Pelacas, el Cacahuate, whatever the thing. You wanted to know a little bit about Armando Reyes. It was a little bit of a brief situation because I can't really talk about Armando Reyes. Basically, it was just how I grew. We talked about the Killer Bees and all that, more on that personal matter, how Armando Reyes became those people. And then, of course, we went into the Lucha Libre, and then we talked about sports, which is good.
Yeah.
No, so we kind of mixed it up.
Yeah, mixed it up today, man.
We were there.
We were there.
Thank you for recapping.
Thank you. Someone got it right. Fucking furball.
Both of you.
He should be the Ewok, man.
I have the height.
He does.
Yeah, you do.
He does. And Charlie Mirror does agree too. So
he's shorter than me, bro. Oh, he's shorter than me.
Not according to this.
Do I hear micro wrestling come to Chuy podcast?
Hey, we can challenge that, man. Pinche Lucha Libre in a little 4x4 ring.
Bro, they would be the gigantes of micro wrestling. Oh, shit.
Live on the Chuy podcast.
Yeah, Microcycle. I'll get him to come out so you can come beat them both up. But no, man, like I said before,
we can get
did we just go overboard? Yeah, just
Dink the Clown, man. We could get little Dink the Clown coming.
We can dig him up.
Why not? We'll fight him. We'll fight him. Still got the hair.
But before we leave, man, how did you guys come up with the Chew and Ooh? Names.
Oh, baby.
It's
actually, yeah, that's basically what the name represents.
Basically, it was just a verbal assault from between two friends.
Como dijo what's his name? That Felipe Esparza. Everybody thought that, everybody's saying that, that Chewbacca is actually Mexican because his name is Chewy.
Yeah, exactly. Arturito.
Mira,
y lo que dijo,
Han Solo.
que Arturito era mexicano también, porque, chifla.
Arturito. Oh my gosh.
Dude, we go overboard already.
We're way overboard, man, but it's all good, man.
Well, in reality, it's good that we're about to finish in about 30 more minutes, because, ya estoy viejo yo, ya me tengo que ir
ya tenés la flor bus esperando a ver para la...
No, ya tengo que cambiarme los diapers.
No, man, like I said, it's always
give us your socials on
that. Yeah, social medias, bro, so they can follow you.
Social media, the only one that I have is just actually... it's just Facebook, Armando Reyes. I'll be the one with the suit.
Yeah.
Who's commenting that you guys are laughing?
That right there, that you'll see right now pop on your screen. Just click on that QR code, man. It will take you exactly where you want to go get all the updates for my buddy here, Armando Reyes de Cacahuate. At the bottom, I meant to change it, but yeah, he's like a little local candy shop. You okay there, buddy?
Hey, but no, but you gotta beat it, bro. That's an awesome design.
It is an awesome
design.
If I go to the matches, when you're back, I'm gonna buy a shirt. I need to have a shirt like that.
My daughter actually commented and I said, "Looks just like you, Dad."
It does. It really resembles. It's so close.
It's uncanny.
It's uncanny. Go put your hands to your back.
Yeah.
Así nomás.
Just to the side, right behind. There it is.
Unbelievable.
Perfect.
So,
No, man, but it's a treat having you here, Armando, man. I appreciate you coming out again. Hopefully we get you back.
it's a good thing that you had me, and it wasn't over a year and a half like you did.
No,
the last
I
time.
know. We're gonna have you come in more often. Only reason why, because it's getting a lot of people have asked me. They want to know the inside of the wrestling trade here in the RGV.
Okay.
They want to know what's going on. What's the beef going on over there? As far as the storylines and all. They want to know everything.
I cannot say anything about storylines because if they want to know about storylines, they have to attend the shows.
Exactly.
They have to attend the shows. But like I said, to Mark, every Sunday at the Landmark on Tower,
Right.
New Breed Wrestling, with Danny Chance and all that. If nobody has actually made it to one of these shows, man, they're missing a lot, bro. Un chingazo de acción.
Yeah,
They put on a heck of a show.
When do they open so that people can go early, get a good seat?
Actually, we start at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Okay.
7 p.m.
So 6
the
o'clock,
most we
6:30.
start is maybe 7:05, but right on time, 7
Okay.
p.m.
Okay.
And there's 5 to 6 matches, but it's hard, hard going matches, man. Se van a divertir.
And
Good one.
Norma Zero says Armando Reyes, the GOAT.
Andale.
He's about the right height. He's about
Who
the
was
right
that? Norma what?
Norma Serna?
Oh,
Yes.
okay, Norma.
Yeah, no.
Yes. Norma.
Yeah,
Hey, thank you, Norma, for
no.
saying that I'm the GOAT.
Yeah.
I wish I was a sheep, but I'll take the GOAT.
Yeah, he's short enough to be the GOAT, but
No,
not fluffy enough to be the sheep.
But como quiera, guys,
Crazy.
once again, I want to thank each and every one of you guys, both of you, Tuchu, and of course you, U.
Yeah,
Mark, I've known you for a long time, bro.
yeah,
We're not going to go into details how we know each other.
yeah.
Of course, that's between me, you, and the camera.
Yeah. All right, exactly. Yeah, look at the show now.
I'm just kidding. Guys, I'm just kidding.
This now.
I've known this guy for so long, and it's always been great knowing you, bro. You there you gotta admit one thing before we even close this podcast. In life, you have friends. And in life, you have friends that become family,
Right.
like family. You guys have been like family all
Thank
the time.
you so much, man. I appreciate you.
A lot of people always say, well, why do you call somebody brother if they're not your brother? No, whenever brother means respect. That means you have the utmost respect. This guy, I've known you for so long, Mark.
Yeah.
I love you like a brother. Te quiero, siempre te voy a querer.
Thank you.
And I thank you so much for having me again here.
Oh,
I
no
enjoyed
worries.
it. I enjoyed it. Se nos fue el tiempo de volar, bro.
You're coming back, bro.
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna
don't know
come
when
back.
I'm coming back,
You're gonna-
but it'll be sometime next year.
Don't worry.
It'll be sometime next year.
We'll ask FedEx to package you and send you.
I don't know. Hey, I'll fit in the small box. But if you
Oh
can
man,
only,
they lost the.
Oh shit! He got transferred to California.
if you have only an opportunity, I would like to come back before our February the 8th event at Port Isabel with 3 Bad Productions. I can try to get a couple of luchadores to come with me.
Hey,
of course,
there
I
you
can
go.
probably get Ivan
There you go.
and maybe a couple of the referees to come with me
Cool.
también para promover y platicar de eso.
Yeah, and if we have a chance, we'll try to get a live.
Book the date right now.
Yeah,
when
we'll
the show's
get
over.
something going. We'll actually get a small little studio audience to come by and check out that episode. That'll be pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
we can
man.
actually do
No,
that.
Like I said,
It
Mando,
wouldn't mind.
thank you once again, man. We
No,
appreciate every
gracias a
time.
ustedes, bro.
It's a treat having you on the podcast,
Gracias
man.
a
All
ustedes.
jokes aside,
Y
you
me voy a
guys-
llevar los pinches cacahuates.
Llévatelos. That's
yeah, but yeah, man. All kudos to you. Keep doing
Thank
what
you,
you're
brother.
doing, brother, and bless you, man, from the bottom of my heart.
God
brother.
bless you guys. Como
Oh,
quiera, cuídense
God,
mucho todos.
Chew. That is the podcast for today.
I know, dude. It really did fly.
It flew by pretty
Flew by
damn
pretty
quick,
quick,
you know. I mean, as smooth as Mondo's head was, it just went right
I know.
through.
No,
Like-
sigan
like-
chingando con mi cabeza,
like-
cabrón.
Oh, he's still talking into his mic.
You the mic already, dude. Oh, by the way, I was asking Google. Not even Google knows who the water boy is.
No.
No.
Yeah, all I know is that it's a great H2O.
Yes.
That's high quality H2O. Quality H2O. But next week on Thursday, we have another former wrestler coming in. We're having a back-to-back wrestling. We have El Matatan
Yes.
coming in next week.
It's been a while since he's been
It's
here.
been a while. He has some stuff that he wants to talk to us about and what's going on his side of this pond. But he'll be coming out next week.
Yes.
He'll be out here. We'll be talking to him for a while. And
Is my mic still on?
your mic's still on.
Okay, real quick about El Matatan. I know that you guys are having him next week.
Mm-hmm.
That guy has grown, bro, in the industry.
Mm.
That
Yes.
guy came in as a referee,
Mhm.
and now look where he's going.
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 I hear
Not
you.
at.
No,
Where
no,
he's going.
Yeah.
Why? Because he has severe talent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. And,
Absolutely.
And
yeah,
I
we've
can't
heard-
wait to see that podcast, bro.
Yeah, it's
I can't
gonna
wait
be
to see it.
it's gonna be an issue. That will be a closed podcast, so it's just gonna be a solo act, us two with him,
Right.
like we did with Mando today. So, but other than that, that'll be next week on Thursday at 7:30 p.m.
Can't wait
Tune
for that
into the YouTube channel, stream, follow, subscribe, hit that little bell. Make sure you're logged in. As soon as we jump on, you'll hear the ding and come right, just like the wrestling ring bell.
Once
ding
again,
ding.
once again, thank you guys. I want
Yeah.
to thank all the everybody who actually logged into the podcast. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you, fans and all that. Y nos miramos.
All right, man. We'll see you. Any last words?
It's no, not really. I should have been in bed an hour ago. Let's wrap this shit up. Come on.
Sign us off.
I've been chewing.
And we will see you next week.